Hello and welcome back to another DIY. So this DIY is inspired by another YouTuber. I will link her down below in the description. So in this video we are going to be making some crystal slash pearls sneakers. Yeah, everything in this video I got from Amazon. So what you're going to need is some sneakers, some E60 glue, some crystal trims. What else? Some pearl beads, and you're gonna also need your scissors and something to pick up the pearls with. I don't know the name of it right now. I tried to look it back up, but I can't find it, so we're just gonna do without it. So the first step is the first thing I'm going to do is to take out the shoes lace, because I'm going to actually use some what's called some ribbons instead of the shoes lace, because it looks so much better. And this is the pearl beads. I can't talk. So yeah, that's what we're doing. So for this video I was going to do all the ivory pearls, but then I was thinking that's going to be too plain. I wanted it to be colorful and bright and shiny, so I decided to just go all the way out since it's summer. Well, it's almost the end of summer, but I'm going to be wearing these shoes all year round because they're so cute. So I just wanted to do something colorful since I don't really do that on my channel. So yeah. Oh, did I tell you guys you're going to need some ribbons? I end up not using these ones. I use something else, but you can always change them out if you change your mind. So the first step is to actually place the crystal trim applique on the sneakers. You do need to match them up so that when you cut it off and you set and you put the shoes together, that it looks even. So yeah. But before we can even do all of that, the official first step is to stuff the sneakers with anything that you have, like shirts, old socks, anything like that, so that when you start gluing on the crystal trim, since they're heavy, they're going to hold down the shoe. So you just need it to not sink in the shoe. So that's why you need to stuff it. Make sure that you stuff it properly, or else you're going to get some dent in the side or in the top, since we're going to be gluing on the front, the back, and the side. Yep. So that's the first thing. Now it's time to match it up to make sure that it's even. I decided to go with this one because it wasn't that big, and I wanted to use more. So now I've decided on a crystal trim. The next step is to match it up, which I did. All I'm going to do is just cut it off and then start using my E60 glue to glue it on. I was going to leave it overnight for it to dry, but I decided not to. Just started gluing on more stuff onto it, and it didn't move or shift or anything like that. So that's a good thing. So when gluing on these appliques, I would suggest using a lot more of the glue so you can see it seeping out through the side and through the appliques, because anytime that you cut an applique, you have extra beads that are falling off it. So if you use extra glue, then it would help hold down everything. And just a little FYI, which I didn't really do that, but I was using the beads, so if anything was falling off, I could have just used it right then and there, which would have been easy. So yeah, Make sure that you match it up before you start gluing it on, or else when you try to take it back up, you're gonna see the glue mess all over. So now we're gonna be doing the same thing to the back. Just placing some applique, make sure that it's matched up, then cut it in half, and then just glue it on. We're gonna do that to the side as well, but on the side I decided to use a different appliques just to spice it up instead of just using the same plain thing. So yeah. So you guys have seen me use these appliques in a lot of my videos. I keep reusing them over and over again. I need to get some new ones, but these one are much thinner because I've used them so many times. So I would suggest just leaving them overnight for it to dry, since all of the beads are now starting to fall off. Plus, if you put the shoes up to the sun or let any light hit it, you can see how thin the appliques are. But other than that, I think they're good. Now I'm just gluing on the sides. They look good. So this is where the most stressful part of the video starts. So I didn't leave any of the appliques to dry. I just started gluing on the pearls right away. But this thing, I don't know the name of it. This right here, this blue thing, this is what I'm going to be using to pick up the pearls and to put it onto the shoes. This is absolutely useless. I would suggest just using your hands for the big ones, the big pearls, and then for the small one, just use like a tweezer or something else, because honestly it would have been so much easier. The top kept on falling off and I kept on trying to glue it back down, but it wasn't working. But yeah, all you're doing is just placing a small amount of E60 glue and then immediately start putting on the pearls, because if you leave it for a while, like if you use a large amount and then try to go back in, then the glue starts drying really fast and then it won't be sticking. You guys are gonna see that pretty soon. I used a large amount and then it wasn't trying to stick, so then you have to reuse the glue, which made it so much thicker. And when you place down the pearls on top of it, it looks very messy because you can see the glue start seeping out. So use small amounts, start placing on the appliques, and that will work pretty fine. Here's a little close-up of what I'm doing. Small appliques, big appliques. Now I'm just going on the other side. It's pretty easy when you start gluing on right next to the appliques, because all you can do is just use some big pearls and small ones. Another quick suggestion, I should say, do not spread out the pearls. That do not put a big pearl like what I'm doing and then go over someplace else and then start putting on other pearls, because eventually when you have a little space in between, you cannot use the glue to get in between there to put in another pearl, so it leaves a space. So I suggest just start putting them all close together and then spreading out. Don't start spreading out and try to come back in. Just so it close together, and then, because it will look so much better. And this little note. I don't know why I did it on the bed, because bending over, it started to hurt my back. I think this took me probably a good 2 or 3 days to finish up everything, because I kept on messing up. So this does take a while, but if you have a handle on it, then it probably take you can probably do this in over a night. But you do have to let the appliques dry, so probably 2 days. So this is the final look. I just pair it with this dress that I got from Forever 21. I know I didn't show it, but I just used some ribbons, some white ribbons to lace up the shoes, and that's how it looks. It looks pretty good. Yeah. So that is how it looks in the sun. It looks amazing. I think I'm gonna use some pink ribbons or some purple ribbons instead of using the white ones, just to make it a little bit more colorful. But yeah, this is basically the whole video. I hope you guys like it. Make sure to click down below in my description box so that you can see who I was inspired by. I don't know her name right now, but she used ivory pearls instead of all these colorful pearls. So yeah. Well, this is it. I hope to see you guys in my next video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye 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 bye.